Claire, our wonderful Sherpa, has had to transport poor Rob back. His knee that he smashed up on a motorcycle accident many years ago has unfortunately reared its ugly head with the terrain that we've had to endure. Mainly tree roots and things like that have done him in. So it's a great shame, Rob, we're missing you, and hope you get back okay. Obviously this will be after that event, but just as long as you know that we're wishing you well, mate. So we are now 3, and essentially we are now on a nice short run, 6.5 miles to Dungeon Gill.
And we're off!
Many pubs en route. We're looking forward to that part of it.
It's great, and a great little farm to stay at. We found out last night, the farmer told us that if you heard any noise in the woods, it was actually nightjars. So if anybody wants to venture up in May, and it's a lovely little farmhouse, very basic but great, very quiet.
Yeah, this campsite is for people who want to have the experience of an authentic camp, because you've got a toilet, but there's no showers or anything like that, so you're having to sort yourselves out, which is fine, you know. It's what almost wild camping for us, that was. Almost. Anyhow, we're off 6.5 miles. We've got to rejoin at Skelwith Bridge, and then it's Dungeon Gill. Here we come via Elterwater and Chapel Style. See you out there. Bye. The newly formed triumvirate set off from Tarn Foot Farm to return to the path at Skelwith Bridge. We take in the waterfall there before walking to the water that is Elterwater. Onwards onto the village of the same name to enjoy a pint or two at the Britannia Inn and Chapel Style for lunch at the Wainwright's Inn. Dragging ourselves out of there, we walk into one of Lake's most picturesque places, Great Langdale, and feast on all its glory in this wonderful weather. Having many break stops to take it all in, we reluctantly drop to the new hotel and the Stickle Barn, just so David can have another few beers. Getting thrown out of there, we rise slightly at the base of Markgate in the Langdale Pikes to finally drop at Middle Fell Farm to our National Trust campsite in Great Langdale, where once again we met the delightful Claire, set up our camp and got ourselves over to the old Dungeon Gill for another few beers as we were a bit dry, and a meet up with Nick Holmes and his lovely wife. The route card read 6.5 miles, and it was just that, a deliberate short leg to take in the various pubs and to admire the scenery of one of the team's favourite places in the lakes, Great Langdale. Oh, did I mention the pubs? Serving wonderful, dark, glorious beer. Come along with us and enjoy. The team were really looking forward to this deliberately shorter leg with some wonderful vistas along every mile of the route. This part had everything, and we had glorious weather to enhance it. We were just so gutted that Rob was not here to witness it with us. We're at Elter Water and we're meeting these two lovely young ladies. Lovely people. Interested in my GoPro. So now they know because they're going to appear on our video. Here we are. Morning. 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 Lovely one it is. Morning. Here's to you, Rob. We'll get you back out here, buddy, don't you worry. Not only was it a glorious sunny warm day, but there was no wind and the reflections on the river were just truly magnificent. Well, this Cumbria way is taken on a different meaning. Galloway takes every opportunity.
We didn't know Galloway was a swinger. No.
He has a couple of pints of Coke and he's anybody's. He's already he's already fallen over twice.
Yeah, you're getting tired, Chris. Oh well, let's stop now.
You had enough, sir? Oh, well stopped. Very impressive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Starting to walk into Great Langdale now. Still a fabulous day. Really has. We stopped off at two pubs, so we're a bit worse for wear, which is making it even more enjoyable. We have had a bit of food to go with it. Far too many snack lifters, which is why I seem to be wandering off route for some reason or other. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Doesn't matter how much I try, I just cannot seem to be able to catch one of these herdwicks. There we are. We were always looking forward to this part of the walk, not only because there were 2 pubs en route, and in fact there's actually 4, because we'll be stopping at the old Dungeon Gill and the new Dungeon Gill, but I mean, what a backdrop. There in plain sight, Loughrigg, Parker Blisco, just there, well, can't quite see it, but it's there. And Harrison Stickle looking magnificent. I've never seen it from this angle, it's really impressive. Paviart hiding in the back, and of course Stickle Tarn is in the dip there. You can just see the beck coming down from it. And this lovely ridge that Dave and I have walked on several times from High Close, where you can walk to Loughrigg and Sergeant Man, etc. Just lovely. What a backdrop for a lovely walk. This is only a 6.5 mile stretch as well, so unfortunately we have to spend lots of time in the pub. It's a sacrifice we're prepared to make.
Looking at the skyline, you see there'd be people walking along the ridge. It seems very, very cool.
Well, the trouble is that the main ridge is actually a little way in.
Yeah.
That's sort of the edge. I mean, you got Easdale Tarn over there, and another one that I can't remember at the end of the day, but it's Loughrigg you walk to. You got one over there, and I can't think of the name of it. It's escaping me at the moment. But you bag, so again, it's like something like Silver How or something like that. But you bag it, and then you crack on to Loughrigg, and then you can make a decision to either go up over the North Rake, which we've now done, but obviously you could do also Jack's Rake, which is the best route up to Paviart as far as I'm concerned, or you can just walk round to Sergeant Man and then come over the back, which is also a nice way. Either way, Langdale Pikes, as far as we're concerned, we loved it so much we did a 17-mile stint here once. 10 fells, doing high rays as well. Arguably the centre of the Lake District. What a beautiful place. Chris has just asked me to name the fells, so there's Parker Blisco, and of course got a Birket there, which is Great Knot, and that is I named my house after, Crinkle Crags. Over the back, good old Bowfell. Just up here, got Loughrigg, Thorn Crag, though unfortunately you can't see Piker Stickle yet. The one in the centre, Harrison Stickle. You can see the Stickle Tarn Gill coming down, and and that's Paviark. Obviously all these crags have names, but I don't know the names of those. Over the back is Loughrigg or Wainwright, and I believe, if I'm right, en route to High Close YHA is Silver Howe. So there we are, the wonderful Langdale Place. Now Mick introduced me to this place, so it's all his fault I'm here. All his fault, him and Pete. Never want to leave it, not when it's like this. Right, walking back from New Dungeon Gill now. Last section before we get to our campsite, Great Langdale National Campsite. Had far too many beers, but that's the perils of only having 6.5 miles to do. Well, peaced. Teach me to drink all those snack lifters. Good stuff this. I'm glowing now, mate. This old sun's got me now.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. Make sure you look out for the other 6 in the series, showing all the legs all the way to Carlisle. Please check out the other videos on our YouTube website, all 214 Wainwrights captured in video, as well as the outlying fells and various other walks. As always, hopefully one day we'll see you out there. Thanks for watching. Cheers.